Hey everybody, Leo CMC here, and today we're going to be continuing with some Prototype. It's been a while since I last played, so I quickly messed with some of the controls, and well, we'll get back to that in just a moment.
Find anything?
Jesus Christ, don't do that.
Sorry.
Okay, your apartment?
There's nothing left there.
Well, it doesn't matter. I've been looking at your laptop.
Laptop?
Yeah. It came in a package the day after you went AWOL. Look.
I've seen that girl before.
Well, it makes sense. There are only two names in the file. One is yours. The second is this woman, Elizabeth Green. She's still in isolation at the Gentech building. Do you know who she is?
Hey, whoever she is, she knows more than I do.
My God. She's just a girl. What kind of fucking monsters are these people?
Can't remember.
Axiom will sweep to the river. Brimstone will encircle the entire sector and detain anyone moving through the area. I want this contained by daybreak.
Sir, there are nearly 100,000 people in the blue zone.
I'm not interested in excuses. Get it done. I have a situation I think your team is well suited for, Captain. How long until your men are in place?
We're prepped and waiting for orders. We can be wheels up and boots on the ground anywhere in the city in 15. With respect, sir, a suppression operation in a city of 12 million is slightly more than my men can handle.
The situation has already evolved, Captain. You're not participating in the containment action. Your team has a single target, Alex Mercer, codenamed Zeus. He's carrying a new strain. He's eliminated 50 of my men and smashed through a 2-foot steel door. You interested?
I'm your man, sir.
I don't need to tell you what's at stake.
So yeah, that just happened. If this wasn't obvious, this is post-commentary because for whatever stupid reason, I am a total pro, and I didn't record my audio. So yeah, having to record it afterwards. Trying to figure out exactly what I said during the recording just so I can repeat it now, but it's not exactly going too well. But right before I started this recording, I messed with the controls a little bit just so I could remember them. I bought a couple upgrades, including Air Dash and Air Glide, which you're seeing demonstrated here. I bought the shield, I bought the running grab, I bought the dive roll, which isn't exactly the easiest thing in the world to activate using a mouse and keyboard. And right there you can see our first and second landmark collectibles, which is really free EP, but otherwise really isn't worth getting. But yeah, this video is only one big enough mission because I'm very bad at it, and I fail the first time through, which I kind of figured was going to happen because I don't think I've ever actually completed that mission in one try, and it's much harder with the mouse and keyboard in my opinion. Still need to work on getting the, oh, I missed the thing. Still need to work on getting the controller hookup. I think there's another cutscene in a moment. No, nothing major actually. It's just talking a tiny bit.
I gotta
Come
find
on.
someone important who I can use to get into that facility.
Yeah. So let's just swap, and it's not hard at all. There you go. I'm learning my powers again still.
The perimeter, but I don't think it'll be enough to get me inside. I need someone with rank.
Well, I guess we can work on that too. It's not hard. Right there, my friend ended up starting Borderlands 2, and I very specifically remember mentioning I wanted to buy that because of the summer sale. Because the summer sale is pretty sick, and Borderlands is on sale, and him, and then Bush Snooki, and then our other friend Greg, that we all would own it then, and we could play it like with 4 people. And then there's the viral detectors, which when they're yellow, they're detecting you. When they're red, they found you. When they're green, you're not in the range. But they pretty much detect the virus within you. And this is the facility commander. You pretty much need to consume him to get his disguise to get into it. Like into the facility. Into it. The facility. Yeah. But just run into the corner real quick so you get out of the range of them. And we don't have stealth consume yet, which I end up buying later this video. So let's just consume him in front of literally everybody. And then, you know, I skipped the movie in a few moments. I don't know why I didn't to begin with. It's whatever. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Yep, see? There you go. So, yeah, what you pretty much do is just kill him, consume him, quickly run out of the base, do whatever you need to do to get undetected, whether it's switch back to Mercer or not. I personally do switch back to Mercer. And then you literally just run to the top of base and come right back in his disguise. Even though they literally just watched you kill him and become him, you just walk right back in because AI is really stupid. Wait for it. Hey, guys, I'm totally not the guy you just watched kill and consume your real commander. Nothing major. Just gonna walk into the base and actually kick the door because I'm too fast. Hashtag too spooky.
Elizabeth Green.
The time for waiting is over.
I don't understand.
I will literally never get used to that cutscene. It creeps me out every time. But this is where the major action happens, I'm telling you that much. Especially for early game, this is where so much fighting and so much running happens. And oh my gosh, you just ate a soldier. That's just creepy. So let's just kill a random guy next to us, because we need to know what he knows. Who? It's nothing major.
So unless you want to pull shit patrol until your mama forgets what you look like, stand your sorry ass right here until you're told to do otherwise. Now move it, sir!
I can contain them inside a military base.
So yeah, he just killed the poor guy. Let's run, let's run. The running boost really helps, but they're still way too fast because they run way faster than you right now, and they can lunge like crazy. So typically, when you're running to this military base, what you want to do is constantly dash and jump, and just so they can't really like lunge at you like they keep trying to do to me. You know, it's not a very far run though, and oh my goodness, this is where the first major mission happens. Not including the first one where you have all your powers and stuff. But hey, it's a military base, and we're jumping inside. Eventually. Hey look, rockets. Come on, Mercer. Sometime today. There he goes. Boom. Now we're talking. Yeah, they were all firing at me to the point where I was almost dying. I'm very good at this game. Just stop talking. Boom. Okay. Just my beautiful face, don't mind me. Alrighty. So basically what you gotta do, as it says in the bottom right, you gotta consume the hunter. Which, at this point, since you literally have no powers besides your fists, your best bet is just to try and grab the rocket. No, do not kick them like I did. Grab them. I was still trying to relearn my controls, so it's whatever. Grab the rocket, target them with tab, and just start firing away. Don't blow up the people like I did. It's pretty much your quickest way, best bet of doing it, because they're firing really won't do too much. This is how the game works. Yeah, you're gonna need 2 rockets. Well, actually, I think if you had, yeah, if you used just one, it would gone. It probably would have worked, but my first one completely missed. Remember that. There we go. So get them that low. Just run over, consume them real quick, and then we're gonna start getting so much stronger. Yeah, you kill a person in the cutscene on accident. That is powerful. So yeah, we officially have our first offensive power. It is the claws. You get it the same way in the second game, actually. But they're not called hunters in the second game, if I'm correct. They look the exact same. Yeah, claws much more powerful than your fist and your feet.
And I'm just getting started.
They're gonna be your best bet to taking down the rest of the hunters, minus like all the weapons around you, because the machine guns don't do much, and the rockets you do want to kind of like not consume. You want to kind of conserve. Excuse me a moment. There we go. I had to sneeze. Probably gonna cut that out. Yeah, what you want to do is, because like these hunters, even though there's only like 2 of them right now, they're gonna be constantly beating up on you. Their aggro's typically on you. You're gonna want to run around and consume any military you need whenever you need it, because they will eventually respawn. Sometimes the numbers will get really low, but eventually more will take their place. But another thing you also want to do is only go for 1 full combo of 3 on each hunter before like quickly jumping out of the way, because the first combo will stun them, but right after that, if you keep beating up on them, they won't be stunned anymore and they'll just hit you again, because that's just how the game works. So typically you just want to hit them 3 times, jump out of the way, hit the next one, or come right back to the first one after they finish wailing on the air. Don't kill all the military if you don't need to heal off of them, because that's pretty much all they're good for, is healing. But even then, you don't want to just mercilessly kill them, because they will do some damage. Yeah, more hunters, more hunters, more hunters. That's pretty much the premise of this mission up to this point, is just gain your new power. I did this on accident, by the way. You're supposed to gain your new power, you're supposed to learn how to use it, and you're also supposed to learn how to fight these hunters. So it works pretty well. It just gets kind of annoying because so many hunters are going to spawn in a few moments or after the next part of this mission starts, and it's just a pain. But hey, look, a tank. Yeah, just like I said, consume the Marines, but yeah, the hunters can also interrupt your consuming. They can interrupt your consuming on Marines, but they can't interrupt your consuming on other hunters. That's probably something I need to define. You'll see that at another point, I'm pretty sure. So if you really keep getting interrupted, do your best to try and take out a hunter real quick, because they can't interrupt you while you're consuming another hunter, because I don't know why. I really don't. It's just, the game is really weird sometimes, but it's still an amazing game. Give it a chance. Running, 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 running. That's mainly what happens to me every single time I've ever played this mission. I always have to run in circles to try and consume something, because it's so difficult to stay alive otherwise. But hey, look, it's a rocket, which really helps you clear time of the hunters, just saying. So if you can find one and you really need to use one, use it. Otherwise, do what I said and just conserve. Pretty sure I go for an upgrade in a moment. Oh yeah, and just because this one's a good example, you're gonna want to consume hunters more than just full on kill them, because the health boost you get from actually like consuming them is so much more than just like murdering them. The little health orbs don't give you as much as you would from just pure on consuming. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I go into the upgrades menu in a few moments. I don't know when. It's really weird. Come on. Don't leave me hanging, self, in the past. Come on. I know it's coming soon, because I was nearing dead. I was like, oh gosh. Yeah, I actually got the health boost there. I'm very proud of myself with that. Come on. Consume him. Yeah, see, they're trying to interrupt me. At least the first one did. But they can't interrupt you while you're consuming another hunter. Always use that to your advantage if possible. Oh hey, it's another one. Oh, there's 5 more. Because that's completely necessary. Another checkpoint is reached. I have a machine gun, and even then I had no idea why. So this is when they're kind of like, alright, this dude's had enough hell, let's actually get him to do something productive. And this is how you're going to completely destroy all the hunters and keep them from respawning. you have to destroy all 6 fuel tanks. And when I said conserve your rockets, this is why, because they're extremely effective at taking out the fuel tanks. The machine guns, if I'm correct, don't do as much, but they still will do a decent amount. I shift tabs like 3 times at this point. It's just, you know, it happens. And then what ends up happening later is I pick up those bigger boxes, the one that I had when I was shift tabbing. Not the small ones I just picked up, but the big one that just got knocked away from me that I just jumped over. Yeah, that. If you pick those up and literally walk right in front of a fuel tank and then throw it at it, it instantly destroys it. So use that especially if you don't have rockets or you just don't feel like taking the time to use rockets. And as you can also see, if you use tab to target, it will target the fuel tanks. So definitely want to use that too, especially if you're going to do it with the boxes, because then you can just grab a little box and grab it, pick it up, and just throw it from a distance to a tabbed fuel tank, because then you can't miss it, because it's auto aim, because that's awesome. Nearing death, and I still haven't gone to the upgrade menu. I've definitely left myself hanging. Running around. When you get near death, your screen gets gray. I don't remember if I made that point in the first video because it's been so long. Oh my goodness, look at my health right now. And I still keep trying, but I actually got that one, so get on my level. 34-something thousand in the EP. You get a lot in missions like this, especially like these slaughter missions give you so much. It's crazy. And then, if I'm correct, you still technically get some afterwards, so yeah, just for completing the mission almost. It's like the experience boost. Yeah, that's what it is. EP evolution points is basically experience in this game. So yeah, you can use your claws. I never pointed that out, but they're not the quickest, especially with all the hunters just beating up on you like that. Hence why I suggested the other ways. Hunters are crazy. They're really annoying, especially in this mission. But later on in the game, you get so much more stronger, more powerful, and they're kind of just weak. They're just kind of there, just annoying. You can take them out very quickly without much hassle. But we're not there yet, so yeah, I almost died again and again. Come on, I can do this. There's the upgrade menu. I jumped the gun pretty hard there. I was going for survivability because critical mass is so helpful. There we go, purchase it. But what sucks is I have just under enough to buy Adrenaline Surge, which is what I majorly need right now. Because Adrenaline Surge is just amazing. Like, literally, it is a game changer. But you won't be able to... I'll explain it when I actually get it in a few moments. A minute or two, maybe, I don't know. Because this is right around when I die. I'm really bad. Just, it happens. You'll get used to it. I'm not pro or anything. My phone suddenly just got a bunch of Twitter updates. But there's a storm outside. My power gets knocked out from light breezes. I wonder if the storm from my state moved all the way over to his. I actually don't know where he is. I'm talking about Chugga Conroy, by the way. Probably my inspiration for any Let's Play that I'm doing, which is literally just this, because I don't know what else I could do. But oh my goodness, he's doing Xenoblade Chronicles right now, and my goodness, it is amazing. And that's where I died. Look at that amazing pose in midair, though. Like, that is... C'est magnifique. Yeah. Very happy I got checkpoint, because if you didn't get a checkpoint, this would be way worse. I'm kind of getting glitched in between them, and that cutscene literally saved my balls. And come on. Still not going to the upgrade menu, man. Yeah, see, instantly destroyed one tank. There you go. I'm jumping around in conversation, so deal with it. Another time they try interrupting me while I was consuming a hunter. Doesn't work. There you go. Massive health boost. There's the upgrade. We're getting Adrenaline Surge. What it does is when you get next to no health, it automatically makes you invincible for 1 second and gives you 1 Devastator attack, which is what critical mass does. And the only other way you can get Devastator attacks is by getting like full health and then some by consuming. So if you ever get near death, you definitely want Adrenaline Surge just because it will save your ass. Especially late game, you'll see me more than likely use it a lot more because I always do for the free Devastator, which literally just wrecks everything in a huge area. Once more, throw it right in front of it, automatically kills the fuel tank. It's awesome. I suddenly have a Snapchat. I talk about my phone every single recording, and I started taking notice of that in the past couple months. Every single recording, I always take a few moments to talk about my phone just because it's a good couple seconds of commentary, and I don't know why. I apparently don't have much to talk about otherwise. I'm not very good at post-commentary, though. This is kind of hard for me. Hey, look, 3 fuel tanks down, 3 to go. Much faster second time through. The first time through, I was just running, trying to get health. So, kind of learned from my mistakes. Just do this. Don't even bother trying to heal, because if you're running too fast, the hunters won't catch you. And then there's always the small ones, which will pretty much do the same effect of the big ones. I only just now noticed that. Well, there you go. It did exactly what it needed to do. So it's basically, I guess now that I fully know that, it's just grab whatever you find on the ground, walk directly in front of a fuel tank, and chuck it right at the fuel tank, and it'll instantly destroy it. Because that's how game logic works. And then there's even better game logic in the fact that you already saw how the inside of that place looked, and now look at it. This makes no sense. Welcome to Prototype. Mission complete. We got, I think, 20 upgrades it is? 20 upgrades. 20 upgrades? Yeah, 20 upgrades. So, I go quickly check them out. Nothing major. Health boost is probably what I'm going to instantly get next. Bunch of extra movement abilities. I was going to say powers just because that's what I saw. These are all really helpful, and you definitely all want to buy them ASAP. So if you want to, just go around and go to infected areas and kill stuff. I think there's infected areas at this point in the game. I'm pretty sure there are. Oh man, I want that health boost. But another major thing, which I mentioned earlier, stealth consume, which we didn't have. Right after this mission, you can get stealth consume, and it's required for future missions, so purchase it ASAP. But, you know, Wheels of Chance, yeah, that's what the next mission is. I always kind of wonder how they name some of the missions in RPGs and free-roaming, mission-based games. Like, how do you come up with the name for missions? That would be a good question. Do you, like, try to be creative? Does that have something to do with, like, what's said in the mission, almost like a song kind of a thing? I don't know. That'd always be interesting to find out. They explain events here, which I kind of got angry at because it's just the most random timing. But I'm also demonstrating the shield, which I bought. The shield is going to be amazing for later missions when you have to run around because it just blows everything out of your way. Like, any car just kind of gets flipped except for the trucks. And another thing I think I pointed out was the difference between the Prototype 1 and Prototype 2 shield. And that is how in Prototype 1, you can see what it's doing. It's just spawnable real quick. You run around with it, but it's destructible. In Prototype 2, it's indestructible, but you're locked in place in between two of them to defend yourself. And I always thought that was stupid. Like, I preferred the Prototype 1 shield, though I thought they should have made it invincible. Like, it's not that much of a defense boost. It's just kind of there to deflect stuff and get it out of your way. I don't know. If they combined those two and made it indestructible, but kept it so that you can just wear it around and run with it, that would probably be the best shield in my opinion. But, you know, it's whatever. Game developer does what a game developer wants. Especially since Prototype 2, there's combat based off of how you just turtle within the shields. Prototype 2 is a good game, actually. I really enjoyed it. It's just, I have some criticisms, including the final battle, which I'll explain at a much later point. But, yeah, I end it as soon as I get here, just because, you know, it's been pretty much almost 23 minutes, 24, whatever. Yeah, that's good enough for me. I didn't want to make this too long because people don't watch the longest videos in the world, and I also don't like uploading 30-minute videos because that takes forever. But, thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day, night, week, and all those other things. I hope you enjoyed a second episode of Prototype, and I hope you come back soon.